Hello and welcome to Tony's Cool Tools. If it's your first time, thanks for stopping. Today I thought we would talk about my most powerful saw, the Stihl MS500i. 79.2 cc's. That's a lot of power. But wait, that's what we were going to talk about. But instead, let's talk about the smallest chainsaw. This is the smallest chainsaw I've ever had, and it's the 4-inch Saker chainsaw. Today we're going to see if it's just cute or if it will work. As you can see, it's brand new, has not been run yet, so I'll be able to show you firsthand how it works out of the box. I have charged the battery, it's fully charged, and it is 20 volt. I was contacted by Saker asking me if I would like to do a review on their tools. So I said I had several questions before I would even consider it. And in full disclosure, and to be transparent, I am not a sponsor for them. I am not getting paid to do this. They sent it to me at no charge to test it out. I told them I'd do an honest review and let the chips fall where they may. Before I did anything, I went online to check out the company. I found out that they sold this product on Amazon. So I checked their reviews. They had 761 reviews on this product with 4.6 rating on it. So I thought, that's pretty decent for a small chainsaw like this. So I read a lot of the comments. They were very, very positive. So after that, I submitted several questions to the company before I told them that I would do a review. And they answered all my questions, and I'll have those for you momentarily. A few specs on this saw. The saw height is about 13 3/4 or 13 7/8 of an inch tall. It weighs just under 2.5 pounds, and the chain speed is 780 RPM. This mini chainsaw is primarily made for right-handed people. The lockout is right here for your thumb, so it'd be difficult on your left hand to try to do anything with that. So you have to press that in before you can turn the unit on. It does come with a retractable guard on it. It may sound like there's no power, but we'll soon see if it does cut. Unlike most chainsaws, this does not come with an oil tank to fill. What you need to do is every time you use it, they supply you with this oil right here, and you could probably just use your standard oil from your chainsaw, and you load the chain here, and that's it. So after each use, you have to load it up again with oil so you don't burn the bar out. It also does come with a charger for the battery. The unit that is sold on Amazon is 2 batteries, the chainsaw. It does come with a wrench, a screwdriver, the oil, and the charger, as well as instructions. I'm going to go ahead and oil this chain. So I'm just going to put a little oil right on the bar. And now I'll just turn it on. Load up just a little bit more for the first time. And I think we're ready to go. So let's go try the saw. As I had mentioned, the maximum capacity on this is 4 inches. This is roughly 2 to 2.5 inches. Let's give it a try on this piece of wood. Not bad. Smooth cut. Now, let's flip this around. The opposite side is roughly 3.5 inches. We'll give this a try. Here we go. very manageable. Did a very nice job on the cut. As you can see, pretty nice cut, very sharp, no chattering. I'm pretty impressed. Okay, I made 18 cuts in dry oak here. As you can see, the battery still has charge in it, and it does cut very well. As you can tell from these pieces here, there's no chatter marks on it. Very smooth. For those of you who have watched my channel for a bit, you know that we had a tornado and straight line winds in our area here. And this is some of the devastation that I still haven't gotten to. As you can see, it's quite a mess here. We have everything from downed oaks to trees that flew up and our widowmakers right here. So what we'll do is we'll give this mini chainsaw a workout on some of this small limb material and see how it does. After cutting the 18 pieces of dry oak, I went ahead and topped off the battery. It took me less than an hour because the battery was not discharged fully. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead with a full battery and start cutting on some of this branch wood. Here we go. Here is where I feel the benefit of this little saw is. It's so light and comfortable, you can reach above your head and cut the branches. You don't have to lift a saw above your shoulders, which you're not supposed to anyways, a chainsaw. So this thing here is pretty awesome. I can definitely see the benefits of this for pruning trees, especially fruit trees. For all you hunters out there, awesome tool to carry in your backpack for cleaning your shooting lanes. Nice piece of dry oak. Makes quick work of opening up your game trails. For me, I'm pretty excited about being able to take my AccuMark, put it on here, and mark my logs. Let's see how many cuts it's going to take on this oak to kill the battery. Typical of lithium batteries, they don't give you any warning when they shut off. That's it. Let's see how many pieces we got. I was able to get 18.5 cuts on this before the battery died. But also keep in mind that the previous demonstration of the limbs that I was cutting overhead were on that same battery charge. So that's pretty impressive for a tiny saw like this to cut through this oak that has been sitting around for several months and is pretty dry. Okay, let's go through some of the pros and the cons. First is the unit is lightweight, non-intimidating, and is quiet. Those three things in and of itself are very important to me. The other thing is you can do overhead work, which is fantastic. Trying to pick up even your smallest saw, my 261, it gives you a workout if you have to go over your head. Though this is a pro and a con, chains are very inexpensive. Chains for the Saker 4-inch are only $16, and that's a 2-pack. This unit feels just like your cordless drill. It has great ergonomics. And as I mentioned, the applications are hunting, pruning, marking your firewood. And here are the cons. There is no file at this time by the manufacturer to sharpen your chains. So you have to buy new chains. Now that's not a bad thing. Most homeowners do not know how to sharpen their own chains, so end up going to the hardware store and having them sharpen their chains for them. So at $16 for two, that's not too bad for the convenience. The other thing on this little mini chainsaw is it does not have an oil reservoir. That means you have to take the little bottle and oil the bar every so often. Not a bad thing, and remember, this is going to be used by homeowners, and doing it once every time you use the chainsaw is not a bad thing. Now I would say that it is limited runtime, but you do get 2 batteries with it, and as you can see, we made quite a few cuts in it before it died. And let's be honest, this is going to be used by homeowners. So the other fact that I brought up was not intimidating. So, and I'm not picking on genders, but women and seniors will find this an easy tool to use and pretty safe. Though it's just one of my pet peeves, I wish that this came with a scabbard, because when I toss this into the back of my UTV or in my backpack, I don't want anything cutting this. So I'll probably end up making a little plastic sheath just to cover that, so it's not going to cut anything, especially me. So as you can see, the pros outweigh the cons pretty much. So you're probably wondering one important fact. How much is this? The cost on this on Amazon is $76.49. So for a cordless tool with 2 18-volt batteries, that's a reasonable price. Well, I hope you found this video informative, and give me a thumbs up, please. And if you like this content, please like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. And remember, pass it forward. Make the world a better place. And don't be a tool. Watch Tony's Cool Tools. Until we see you next time, thanks and be safe.